Most, if not all of us, are installing our security cameras at a higher ground or at least at a higher angle. However, these cameras could seldom capture the faces of people, especially intruders who are hiding their faces from the camera by wearing caps. So I was thinking of installing cameras that can shoot video in a man's eye view, so I bought this one, a smart doorbell from Xiaomi to address my need. Before digging into the details of this device, please support this channel by subscribing and clicking that notification bell. Inside the back is this rectangular shape and all black doorbell along with a manual and a backing plate where you should attach the doorbell. The other unit is the receiver of the doorbell where you can receive the doorbell tone. This should be plugged into the wall socket inside your house. An ejection pin is included in the box. I will tell you later what is this for. Okay, the doorbell is about 13 centimeters long and the width is about 6 centimeters. Ito yung lens niya. Ito naman ang para sa infrared. Then in between the lens and the infrared, there's the microphone, kung maliit na hole. Yan ang microphone. Then the doorbell, as you can see here, the doorbell logo is lit, but after a few moments or several minutes, mag-off din yung light na yan. Then under the doorbell or the push, this is the push button actually. We push mo yan, and you can also hear the sound from the speaker of the doorbell here. Then sa likod, makikita mo dito yung power switch na sa gitna. Then the reset button during setup, magagamit mo yan. And to the left of the power button, merong nakikita mo dyan na micro switch na sa ilalim yan. Yung micro switch na yan, pag ilagay mo to sa backplate niya, mapupush yan. Mapupush yan. Kasi this is the removal switch, removal alarm switch. Pag tinanggal mo to mula sa kanyang backplate, marirelease yan at saka mag-trigger ng alarm. The alarm will sound on this device. So at the backplate, this is the pin that is protruding, that will push the micro switch to trigger the alarm when you try to remove or when you are removing the device while the alarm removal or removal alarm is on. So I put the device, the unit on the backplate. This is the backplate with a 3M sticker here. So you have an option. Either you screw this backplate, there are 4 holes here, or you can just use the sticker. Okay, so if you want to put this permanently, then you can just screw to make it hard for the intruder to run away this device. Now on top of the doorbell, there's a pinhole here. This is where you place the ejection pin to remove the device from the backplate. Okay, so if we trigger if the removal alarm of the doorbell is turned on, then supposedly once you remove the doorbell, it will alarm. Charging the battery of the doorbell is done via USB-C port located at the bottom of the device. The doorbell light flashes during charging, and when the light turns steady, it means the battery is already full charge. Charging time is about 3.5 hours if you're using 2 ampere 5-volt charger, and charging takes longer if the charger is less than 2 amperes. The receiver unit is a square with 2 inches by 2 inches dimension and less than 2 inches in thickness. Also, it's all black in color. You can only see the speaker grill at the front and the volume button on its side, which is also used for pairing. You can set the volume control of the receiver by pressing the button at a time for each of the 4 volume levels. The Xiaomi Smart Doorbell 3 is a huge upgrade from Xiaomi's previous two video doorbells. Comparing to Smart Doorbell 2, this latest version has 7 huge upgrades. The camera resolution is now 3 megapixels, which can deliver 2K video quality. The viewing angle is stretched to 180-degree wide. The lens aperture is lower at 2.0, which means more light could come into the camera lens. The infrared sensors has 6 lenses which complement the aperture. Another huge upgrade is the power supply. The Smart Doorbell 3 is now using a rechargeable battery with 5,200 milliamperes, which can be recharged using a Type-C USB port by any cell phone charger. And last upgrade, the doorbell button will light up once motion is detected and someone pushes the button. Xiaomi says Doorbell 3 works with Android 4.4 and iOS 10.0 and above. For setup, unfortunately, not one of Xiaomi's doorbells can connect to Mi Home app in the Philippines or when using the Singapore server. If you go to the Mi Home app on Philippine or Singapore setting, you can actually see the doorbells of Xiaomi, both the doorbell 2 and doorbell 3. Now, so let's try to add the device. Then see here, auto detecting nearby devices, but it cannot detect. So let's just add manually. Let's look for visible doorbell. Okay, so you can see here there are 3 doorbells. The one in the center, which is white, is only I think available in Europe. So let's start the Mi Smart Video. Mi Smart Video doorbell is the doorbell 2 version. As you can see, this is powered by batteries, 6 batteries. So this is not the one that I am looking for. So let's go to Xiaomi Smart Doorbell. This is the version 3, which is the one that I had bought. So that's scanning actually. So there was no nearby device scan or detected. So let's click the connect manually. Then you set Wi-Fi. You have to change your Wi-Fi connection to 2.4 gigahertz. Now it's connected. We go back and it's scanning again. So it was not found. This time let's reset the device itself. There's a button at the back, so let's reset it. Okay, it was reset already. I scan it, then it says here at the bottom, other similar devices found nearby. This is the one that I have bought. So nakikita na siya. But it says here, it's only available in China. Okay. In short, you are going to install this or pair this Doorbell 3 to Mi Home app that is set on China or Chinese mainland region. So this Mi Home app is set on Chinese mainland server. So we'll try to add the Doorbell 3. You add device. Again, if it cannot be detected automatically, you can just add the device manually. So there's the visible doorbell there. Then you choose Xiaomi Smart Doorbell 3. Let's check if this is the one. Right, correct. Then there's an instruction to reset the device. You press the button at the back of the device. According to the voice, it's already reset. So check the device reset, and now it's scanning. The device is keep on beeping. Then you connect to the Wi-Fi. It's already connected to the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. You proceed, then you connect. It's already connected. Then you have to scan the code at the back of the device. Okay, got it. So the device is connecting to the router. It's already done and connection is successful. You choose which area you should put the doorbell. Syempre, you have to put that on your front yard. Then just name it doorbell to simplify. Then you have to add two favorites. You have to agree, otherwise you cannot use the doorbell. Okay, so that's it. So this is done already. So if you check the real-time footage, you're going to open the doorbell. So it's the screen says live stream will be activated when someone moves or presses the doorbell. So let's press the doorbell. You hear the sound at the background. So we'll try it again.
账号绑定成功，请查看安装视频，选择合适安装位置。
It says it couldn't connect. We'll try to reconnect. Okay, so that's it. That's the doorbell. So I'm carrying it from inside. Okay, so we're done. I built this enclosure for the doorbell since I am placing the device outside just at the entrance of my property. This will protect the doorbell from weather since it's not designed for outdoors. I still need to cover the front and side of the enclosure with acrylic. Xiaomi recommends that the doorbell be placed between 140 centimeters and 160 centimeters in height for maximum view of any visitor. If you notice, the enclosure I made has openings on both sides. I removed these portions of the backs because it blocks the 180-degree view angle of the camera. Also, there's enough space above the camera than the bottom. It is because of the vertical view angle of the camera. I made it sure the box will not hinder the view. If you notice, the camera was able to capture me here even if I am at the sides of the camera. This is the camera, you can see here. Okay, now they turn that this way. Even if I'm at the side, look at this one. I can still be partially encoded in the frame. If I move here, so the camera can take a shot from me. Okay, at this angle. I don't know if I'm now already out of the frame, but on the doorbell camera, I can still be captured on the screen. But I'll show you why I put this cutout on the enclosure. Let me explain. It's because of the viewing angle of the camera. If you notice, I put my hand here, take a look at the monitor and my tablet. You see here? This is my fingers. My finger. Okay? So this is just enough that the lens of the camera cannot be obstructed by the wood on the box. So that's why I made it cut out. Also below here, look at this one. Okay? So in fact, there's still a little obstruction here, this portion here, but that's okay, that's minimal. And on the top also, here, you can notice, okay, there's a finger. Opening the doorbell will send you to the home page. So the home page consists of mostly the footage that were taken by the camera. If you see here at the top the word doorbell, then there's the battery level. For now it's 52%. Then here's the calendar. And if you notice, the default setting is the current or the present day date. Okay, that's September 5. Then the bold letters here represent the day where you can still retrieve the footage that were taken by the camera. Remember that the cloud storage, the rolling cloud storage, is only good for the past 3 days. Okay, more than that, you can no longer retrieve it like this one, September 1. It's already erased. Then there's also the real-time footage here. If you click that, you can check out the scene in front of the door. Then the below are the footage recorded by the camera. Now, if you go to the upper right, there's a three dot here. It's, if you open that, that's a menu, and you can see there doorbell settings and others. So let's go to doorbell settings. You go to doorbell settings and go down below. There's a real-time scene. So you can either select the standard mode or the real-time mode. The standard mode, the live stream will be activated when someone moves or presses the doorbell. So what you can see here is the video taken by the camera of the doorbell once somebody is moving in front of the camera or someone is pressing the doorbell. While the real-time mode, you can access the video of the camera anytime, even without someone passing the camera or someone is pushing um, the button of the doorbell. So the setting here is real-time mode. The only difference is every time you access the real-time footage, you should or every time you change the setting, for example, this real-time footage, you need to activate the new setting by either passing through the camera or you have to press the doorbell from outside. So I'll do it outside. So I'm going to reset. Let's check. There you go. By setting the real-time scene to standard mode, you can also save the battery because the camera will only stream the video once somebody passing the camera of the doorbell or somebody is pushing the doorbell. If you want to turn on the button light, you must turn the button light, otherwise it will not be seen by your visitors. Okay, because the front panel is black, and in fact the whole unit is black. So if the doorbell sign is not lit, then it's so hard to see it. Okay, then you can set the ringtone 1 to 3. That has a different sound. Okay. Okay. If you choose ringtone 3, I choose ringtone 3. Then you can adjust the volume. I chose 100%. Then you can actually record your voice to have an automatic reply. Okay, so the reply can be heard by the visitor who is pushing the doorbell. It says here scheduled replies. You can also have a 24-hour reply. You can have a daily. Then for voice reply, please leave the package. Okay. So you can choose what message. So if you're not around and your Lazada or Shopee delivery is going to be delivered, then just leave the package at the door. Okay. Let's try add voice reply. Just leave the package at the front door. Then you have to name your recording. Let's say delivery. Okay.
放在门口。
Okay. Okay. Just leave the package at the front door. So we choose delivery. Let's say here. Just leave the package at the front door. Now, auto reply will try to um, let's check if it's gonna work. Just leave the package at the front door. You can actually set the starting time for reply, so you can limit the reply. If you turn on the removal alarm, the doorbell will sound off an alarm if someone is going to remove the doorbell. So you just turn it on. You can also turn it off immediately. Okay. Then infrared night vision. I'm turning the auto mode. Okay, so that during daytime it is colored. During nighttime it will be either colored or in color or in black and white, depending on the light, the situation or condition. Then the indoor receiver settings, this refers to the speaker that you are going to plug into your wall inside your house. This is the one, so I choose there's a ding dong sound. This one, fantasy. Fantasy. Yeah, ding dong, so I chose ding dong. Then there's also do not disturb mode. You can turn that on for the indoor receiver if you don't want to hear any sound, especially at night. Then you can connect to the doorbell receiver. You have to choose that, but it's already functioning, so you don't need to connect again. Okay. Device info, these are the details about the device. And it also functions as your log. You can read here number of days used, boot time, times turned on, number of videos taken. Okay, so all the details are here. By the way, you can also set motion detection here because the camera is also capable of detecting motion, but if you turn that on you will always receive several notification, so I don't think we need that. Besides, I already have my outdoor camera that has also a motion detection. In fact, I turn off the motion detection of my tapo camera because even the movements of the leaves can be detected as motion. So you can have so many alarms or notification. Okay, for notification settings, as I've said, you can turn on the visitor notification. Then just turn off if you want, just turn off the motion detection notification. Okay, so that you will not be notified at all. Connect your speakers. Actually, the Mi Smart Clock is capable of receiving the stream video from the doorbell camera, but my Mi Smart Clock is not the one used in China. The one used in China is a Chinese version, and it has an AI, artificial intelligence. The one sold globally by Xiaomi is just a Google speaker. Okay, so you see here, no display device available. Okay, but because it's not capable, my Mi Smart Clock, because it's a global version. Okay. Then you can manage storage. Again, there's a 3-day rolling storage that is free for this device. So you can also upgrade the MyCloud storage, and you have to pay Xiaomi for that. The rate is here. Okay, and you are not used to paying cloud storage, so just skip that. Anyway, you can have local recording that is saved on your phone or your device. because the doorbell camera, the doorbell video doesn't have a local storage, doesn't have any card. So the recording is done on your phone, where you put your Mi Home app. Facial recognition, you can set this one. And actually, this is for subscription also. So if you want to use that, there's a free for a month. Okay, I can try that later. Then device name, I just put the name. Then manage location, we already set that. Share device, if you want other members of your family to use this device using also the Mi Home app. Okay, I've done that already. Then automation. Let's check. Let's wait for recommended automation. This is the visitor ringtone notification. This is the one that you're going to use an AI speaker, but we don't have an a capable AI speaker. As I've said, I only have the Mi Smart clock that is a global version. Okay, but you can do your own custom automation. For example, I set here if the doorbell is being removed, then a notification can be sent to my phone. So there's the name of the notification. I'll just remove the living room to make it short. Okay. Save that. Accept. You can do also a lot of automation. For example, if Xiaomi doorbell is sounded or someone rings the doorbell, then I can turn on lights here. So depending on any devices that is already installed in your house. Okay, so there are several options actually. Product intro is all about the device. Okay, and this is, I think, in Chinese, so sorry, you cannot read that. Okay, that's all about the product, about the device. It looks like a manual. Help and feedback, this is for customer service. You can ask anything about the doorbell. Okay, there are questions here like, is the doorbell waterproof? No. Okay, it says here, this doorbell is not waterproof, do not use it outdoors. So actually this doorbell is designed for condominiums, apartments, or you can also use this in your home, provided that you have a canopy that can protect it from rains. Okay, then what should I do if my phone cannot receive push notifications? So there are some, this is a troubleshooting already. Then there are questions like, how does the doorbell work? Okay, so if you have problems, you can just go here and the help and feedback to troubleshoot the problem if there are problems arising from the operation of your device. Additional settings is the usual information of all Xiaomi devices. And favorites is on, so you can find this device in your favorite page on your Mi Home app. So that's it. I put the doorbell into several tests. First, the push button, which will light up when someone passes by or when someone pushes the button. Please take note that the doorbell logo on the button of the doorbell is off. I'll try to attempt to push the button and watch the logo. The removal alarm will be triggered once someone removed the battery from the back plate. So here's the ejection pin. I will put it in the pinhole, push, then I will remove the camera, the doorbell.
门铃被拆除，已向主人报警。
So you see, okay, even if you press the button, it won't stop the alarm. Okay. For facial recognition, I have already availed the 1 month free. This service is for subscription. This is a premium service. So I'll turn that on, facial recognition, and I'll agree. Then you have to add face. You have here unregistered faces, and you have registered faces here. Well, it's none yet, so I have to add. Then you have an option to take photo, or you can just select from your album. I'll try to use this one. There are graphics, but let's see if it could recognize my face. You click that check button. It's identifying the face. It's here identifying face. Okay, let's wait until it's done. So let's see. It seems our connection is not normal. Okay, you can see here my face. It was recognized. So the AI, or the artificial intelligence, select the face even if your photo has other objects or items. Okay, let's check. Let's put the name. Okay, done. Okay. The face recognition works actually. If you try to check here, it says here Jun Tar stayed in front of the door. However, the last two notice here, or notifications, indicate there were strangers stayed in front of the door, and the other one is someone is at the door. Maybe because these last two, my face, or I was not facing the doorbell, so my face was not taken by the camera, and the AI was not able to process it. However, you can make some validation. You can see here, my name is indicated above, then there's the button error. Just press this button, then you'll be prompted to confirm. Let's say I'm confirming that that's me, so I press OK. Once validated, the labels here will also be corrected. As you can see here, my name has changed, or my name is already indicated here. There's a clever feature in the doorbell. Under the real-time footage, you scroll down, or you scroll up, I mean, there's voice call and voice reply. If someone is at your front door or front yard facing the doorbell, or somebody is pushing the doorbell, you can communicate with the person, because the doorbell has a two-way communication capability. So when you press the voice call, it's calling actually. You can use your original audio, your own voice, or you can change your voice to sound like a clown. Okay, so I'm now sounding like a clown from the doorbell. Then you can also sound like a middle-aged man. So you can trick the visitor, especially if women are only the one left in their homes or in their apartment. And you can end the call. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, original audio.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Round audio.
And also there's a voice reply. So if you want to make a voice reply that is already recorded on your doorbell, you can choose here, please leave the package at the door, please leave package the parcel locker, please wait a moment. The top four are in Chinese because these are recorded, pre-recorded on the doorbell. The last delivery, this is the one that I had recorded. You can add or also voice reply if you want. So there's a recording here. You can actually make a snapshot here. There's a camera, a still camera, and you can see here the captured image. And you can also record videos here up to 5 seconds or 6 seconds, 7, 8. Let's stop. Then we go to the manage storage. Manage storage, you can see there cloud and local. You go to local. There you can see your recorded still shot and the 5-second video here or 8-second video. When it comes to image quality, the doorbell has a decent image considering it's already 2K. The color is natural when you compare it with the actual objects. I like the quality of its black and white image during nighttime. The images are defined despite the insufficient light, thanks to its 6 infrared sensors and lower aperture of the lens. The height of the doorbell enclosure is just enough that it could make a full shot of a person from a 1 meter distance. This is what I am looking for, a man's eye view level footage from a security camera. Like any other devices, it's not perfect, even far from perfect. Here are my observations. Although the viewing angle is now wider, but this is due to the fact that the Smart Doorbell 3 uses fisheye lens, which resulted to visual distortion or hemispherical image, allowing the camera to have a wider view. But the footage looks awful. The audio level of the speaker on the doorbell unit is low and can be dwarfed by the outdoor noise. Although this doorbell is designed for indoor like in condo and apartment units. A number of new settings like enabling or disabling motion detection and changing from standard mode to real-time mode or vice versa require confirmation either by pushing the doorbell or wait for someone to pass by the doorbell. This is an additional task for homeowners. While it has facial recognition, but this is a premium service for a fee. However, a month free trial is available for every account. There's no available smart display in the local market that could be paired with the doorbell except the original AI touch display, which is the predecessor of the Mi Smart Clock Global version. Although, you can buy the AI touch display from Chinese online stores on Lazada. While the doorbell sounds off an alarm when it is removed from the back plate, it only sends notification to the phone but no sound on the receiver. The workaround is to create an automation like turning a light bulb in the vicinity of the doorbell or sound off an alarm from a compatible smart device. Lastly, for users outside China, this doorbell is unattractive since it could not be integrated with the Mi Home setup in the region. Connecting the device to Chinese mainland server while you are located, for example, in the Philippines, has a connection lag, affecting streaming in real time to a smart display. There were times I had a hard time streaming video from the doorbell and even triggering the removal alarm wasn't possible. Okay. Supposedly mag-alarm siya. Oh, it's not. Bakit hindi nag-alarm? A global version of the doorbell is a must in the future. Xiaomi has already added Doorbell 2 and 3 on the Mi Home app under the Singapore server, but there's no available compatible version of the doorbell. I hope it is not a long wait from Xiaomi to release a global version of the doorbell. If you have questions about the product, please comment below and please don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. Daghang salamat, ako si Jun Tariman. High-tech tabay!